So we back, as you can see, got a little bit of snow on the ground out here. It is a little chilly. I do believe that this is probably the best place to make some of these videos. So I'm gonna hit y'all with another one this week. A topic that I believe is super important to understand is the idea of unconditional. And you can take this as many different ways as you want, all right? You can look at it as unconditional love, unconditional feelings, unconditional ideas about your own life, unconditional success, or the ability to, let's just say, unconditional ability to work through things, right? Let's just say that too, okay? We go through life 1,000 times, man. And I mean 1,000 times leaving stuff go. It gets hard, we drop it. We make mistakes, we drop it. We think we can't continue on the route we're going, so we drop it. In my field with medicine, I see patients so much, okay? And when I take care of these patients, I always just love to listen to them. I love just to hear their history, okay? And I get some of these old people in here that come in, and it's so interesting to me, okay? I think to myself in numerous different aspects of their life, what I look at and wish that I could achieve as well. And I wish that I had the fortitude that some of them do. I wish that I had the long-term ability or the ability in the short term to understand a certain long-term effect. And I wish that other people did too. The first thing is, I treat some of these older patients and still some of them have been through some serious wars. You're talking military time that was through some of the most torturous, horrific wars, some of the most time overseas that they didn't know if they were ever going to make it home. And I mean at all. They truly believed when they left and they left their significant other, they were not coming home. The idea to them was they had to do something no matter what. Unconditionally, they had to work hard. There was no conditions on that. Well, if it gets too hard, I won't. Well, if it rains too much, I won't. Well, no, man. Because if they didn't work that hard, they would have just died, man. They would have been shot. They would have been taken advantage of. They would have been tortured. They would have been prisoners of war, whatever. Some of them would have had that if it wasn't unconditional hard work at all times. And that unconditional love from them and their partners mixed together creates an environment that is so impressive to me. So impressive. These dudes went away to war for 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 years, depending. Some of them may only did 2. But understand, let's just say it was 2 years in Vietnam. Bro, we're talking some of the most ruthless stuff they had to go through. And believe that the person they had at home and that they were going to return home. That they were going to return home. That whoever they had at home before they left were still going to be there no matter what. No matter what. And they came back and they had a little bit of trouble. Some of them had some legitimate mental disorders. 22 to 23 is where a lot of these psychiatric disorders start to really rear their head. They just come out of the military. They went through horrible things, PTSD. Add in now they got mental things that are starting to rear their heads. And a lot of these guys, man, and a lot of these women were able to have a significant other that was unconditional. And I mean that as in they didn't intentionally go out and hurt their significant other. Unintentionally, they might have had some things wrong in their brain. They might have had issues that arose. They might have had problems that they just were unable to take care of. Maybe they just didn't even know about them. That's so important when you think about it. Their partner, male or female, stuck around. No matter what, man. I see these old people and they talk to me and they say, oh, can you do what you can for my husband? Can you do what you can for my wife? We got a 50-year coming up. We got a 60-year coming up. Dude, if you think about that, 50 years. We can't even make it through 2 years of relationships, 3 years of relationships, hell, even 5 years. And it's like, well, it's messed up. I can't fix it. I don't know what else to do. And you just walk away. You walk away from yourself after 2 years. You walk away from yourself after 3 years. You think that you can't work hard enough anymore. You think that you've hit your limit of hard work and you just can't seem to get over the hump. Think about those, man. Those people went all that time never knowing if they were going to make it home. Those people never knew every single day if they were going to make it home. And when they do get home, they have the hardest next 50, 60, 70 years of their life. Man, they went through hell for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, to have the rest of their life still to live. They never gave up on it. They pushed hard no matter what, man. Truly unconditional. And I believe that if more people understood that idea of what unconditional is, and I mean truly believed it in your heart what it means to be unconditional, what it truly is to say, shit is messed up, shit is fucked up, we're having trouble. But you know what? It's okay. We're going to make it through it. We're going to get there. We're going to do what needs to be done. We're going to be able to do this together no matter what. I think that that's so impressive because even when things seem helpless, things seem hopeless, you really don't think that you're going to be able to make it any farther. I think it's so impressive because people can sit there and they really tell themselves, one more step, one more step, one more step. It's that one more step that'll get you to that success. It's that one more step that'll get you there.